Good morning. It's Sunday morning. I'm actually still in my bedroom because I've made it my mission to read a chapter today, even though I have a busy day. So I better start early, which I did because I woke up at 5 or something. So good morning, Sunday morning. It is the 16th of April 2023, and I am reading out of So Moses Was Born, a far memory book. It's the 7th of Joan Grant's far memory novels. It's set in Egypt in the time just before the birth of Moses. As a child growing up in Edwardian England, Joan Grant became aware of an astonishing ability to remember previous lifetimes, and as an author, professed her 7 novels to be based on her personal recollection of other incarnations, male and female, in ancient civilizations. The story of Moses is a familiar one. He was found in the bulrushes, upbringing in the court of Egypt, influence, power, and he set the Israelites free. Now, this story is told through the words of his reclusive half-brother, Nebunefer. We are now on the second, or is it the third, reading of The Fugitive. The fugitive being Lady Iris, who Rameses helped on his way to the palace, and he now wants to repay her, but she got into big trouble. And there's a lot of intrigues in the royal palace, particularly Mother Tua wielding her poisonous words into everything. Anyway, we are here on the third reading. Iris is has arrived at the sanctuary where Nebunefer and Sensen, his wife, live. If you agree to receive Eri, I pray you will. She must on no account be told that I have sent her away through fear of Usamentu, for knowledge of the curse might increase its potency. I've told her that through no fault of her own, she has been the cause of quarrels between myself and Nefertari, and I think it is wiser for us to part. Let her continue to think that I value her so lightly that I allow petty jealousy to deprive me of her solace. Such thoughts will make it easier for her to forget. This is a letter Rameses gave along with Iris, who has just been led to the sanctuary blindfolded. When you read this, ask Sensen if together you will grant my request. Then send Hebo to me with your reply and tell him to travel swiftly. Here the letter continued on a different roll of papyrus and was obviously written in much greater haste. Usamentu came here at sunset and demanded that Eri be given up to him before my child is born. He claimed that he would exorcise the demons which possess her. I refused, for I knew he would throw her to the sacred crocodiles or choose some other hideous death. I thought I had convinced him that I was adamant, but he went to Nefertari and told her that unless she could persuade me to let him take Eri, then the curse would kill the child in her womb. Nefertari came to me and pleaded on her knees that I let Eri go with Usamentu. She was hysterical and refused to listen either to reason or charity. We quarreled most bitterly. She has stormed out of the room, I suspect to seek sympathy from Tua. I have no alternative but to send Eri to you immediately. She will travel with only Kia and Hebo. The gods are merciful in that Hebo is here tonight. He says he can hide her on a barge going south with a cargo of hides. How pitiful is Pharaoh when the women he honors must journey in such disgusting conditions. As soon as they are safely out of the palace, I shall go to make my peace with Nefertari. In the joy of the child, she will soon forget our quarrel. To prevent Usamentu finding Eri by some diabolical means before she reaches sanctuary with you, I shall tell him I have killed the girl myself. As I am Tua's son, he should find it easy to believe me capable of murder for expediency. My heartfelt prayers and gratitude be with you always, Rameses. Send news of Eri only by Hebo. Put nothing in writing. I trust no one here. That was very short, I'm afraid, but I ended the last reading with a sneeze. Right, the next chapter is The River, and it is promising to be very interesting, isn't it? Have a good Sunday. Enjoy.